7 signs of attachment trauma, not love, how to recognize the difference. Hey everyone, welcome back to the True Life Signs channel, and today we're diving into an important topic, one that can be a bit tricky to navigate. We're talking about attachment trauma and how it can sometimes be mistaken for love. If you've ever felt confused about your relationships or struggled to tell the difference between healthy attachment and something a little more toxic, this video is for you. 7 signs of attachment trauma, not love. Before we dive in, let's quickly define what attachment trauma is. Attachment trauma occurs when we experience difficulties forming secure emotional bonds due to past experiences, whether from childhood or adult relationships. This might stem from neglect, abandonment, or emotional unavailability, and it can leave us with deep-rooted fears and anxieties about relationships. These early experiences can shape how we form bonds in adulthood, leading us to sometimes confuse unhealthy attachment patterns with genuine love and connection. Sign number 1, constant anxiety or fear of abandonment. If you find yourself obsessing over whether your partner is going to leave, or if you need constant reassurance that they care about you, this could be a sign of attachment trauma, not love. When you're constantly afraid of being abandoned, it can cause you to overthink, seek constant validation, and sometimes push your partner away because you're so focused on the fear. Number 2, difficulty trusting others. Healthy love is built on trust, but if you've experienced attachment trauma, you might find it hard to let your guard down, even with someone who's been nothing but kind to you. This might look like always expecting the worst, feeling like your partner will hurt you, or not being able to fully believe in their words or actions. Trust issues often stem from past betrayals or neglect. Sign 3, an overwhelming desire to please. If you find yourself constantly trying to make your partner happy at the expense of your own well-being, this could be a sign of attachment trauma. It often happens because you fear rejection or conflict. When you're constantly trying to earn love through people-pleasing, it's a sign that the foundation of your connection is rooted in fear of not being enough, not a healthy emotional bond. Sign number 4, feeling overwhelmed by the intensity of your emotions. If your emotional reactions to your partner seem exaggerated or out of proportion, it might be a sign of attachment trauma. Healthy relationships often involve calm, balanced emotions, but trauma can cause intense, sometimes irrational emotional swings. Attachment trauma can cause you to feel extreme highs and lows, like a roller coaster, because your emotional regulation is tied to unresolved issues from the past. Sign number 5, difficulty setting boundaries. People with attachment trauma often struggle to set boundaries because they fear it will push their partner away or make them upset. Healthy love respects boundaries, but if you feel guilty for saying no, or if you let your partner overstep your personal space or values to avoid conflict, that's a sign of trauma, not love. Sign number 6, repeating unhealthy patterns in relationships. Do you find yourself constantly dating the same type of person, someone emotionally unavailable or distant, despite knowing it's not healthy for you? This might be because of unresolved attachment trauma from past experiences. Trauma often leads us to subconsciously seek out relationships that mirror past wounds, even though they're not fulfilling or safe. Sign number 7, a need to control the relationship. If you feel the constant need to control aspects of the relationship, like your partner's actions, feelings, or behavior, it might be a sign of attachment trauma. Attachment trauma can make you feel like you need to micromanage the relationship to prevent any possible abandonment or betrayal. In healthy love, trust and mutual respect are key, not control. So, to recap, if you're noticing signs like constant anxiety about abandonment, difficulty trusting, overwhelming emotions, or trouble setting boundaries, these could be signs of attachment trauma, not true love. And that's okay. It just means there's work to be done in healing and learning to form healthier, secure bonds. If any of these signs sound familiar to you, it's important to be kind to yourself. Healing from attachment trauma is possible, but it often requires patience, self-reflection, and sometimes professional support. You deserve healthy, fulfilling relationships. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more content, and share this with someone who might need it. If you're dealing with attachment issues or have any questions, drop a comment.